Welcome to VIZ Studio. In this video, we will explore what 3D rendering is and the massive scope it covers across different industries. Here is what we will cover today. First, we will understand the basics of 3D rendering. Then, we will look at the different types and applications. And finally, we will see which industries rely on 3D rendering and why it matters. So, what exactly is 3D rendering? 3D rendering is the process of converting a three-dimensional digital model into a two-dimensional image or animation. Think of it like taking a photograph, but instead of a camera and a real scene, you are using software to create the entire image from scratch. The result can be so realistic that it is often impossible to tell the difference between a render and an actual photograph. The 3D rendering process follows a pipeline. It starts with 3D modeling, where artists create the geometry and shapes. Next comes texturing, where materials and colors are applied to surfaces. Then lighting is set up to simulate real-world illumination. Finally, the rendering engine calculates all of this to produce the final image. Now let us explore the scope of 3D rendering. Architectural visualization is one of the biggest applications of 3D rendering. Architects and real estate developers use photorealistic renders to showcase buildings before they are even built. This includes exterior views, interior walkthroughs, aerial shots, and even full virtual tours. Product visualization is another major area. Companies use 3D rendering to create stunning product images for e-commerce, marketing, and advertising. From furniture and electronics to jewelry and packaging, 3D renders help sell products without expensive photo shoots. Interior design visualization brings spaces to life before any construction begins. Designers can experiment with different layouts, materials, and color schemes in a fully digital environment. Clients get to see exactly what their space will look like, which saves time, money, and avoids costly mistakes. 3D rendering also powers animation and visual effects. From Hollywood movies and TV shows to explainer videos and social media content, rendering brings creative visions to life. Product animations, assembly animations, and architectural walkthroughs are all made possible through 3D rendering. Virtual reality and augmented reality are rapidly growing fields that depend heavily on 3D rendering. VR walkthroughs allow clients to explore a building as if they are physically inside it. Product configurators let customers customize colors, materials, and sizes in real time. Let us look at the industries that use 3D rendering every day. Real estate and architecture use 3D renders for project approvals, investor pitches, and marketing. E-commerce and retail rely on product renders for catalogs and online stores. Automotive companies create photorealistic car renders for design reviews and advertisements. Healthcare uses 3D visualization for medical device modeling and surgical planning. Gaming and entertainment industries are built entirely on 3D rendering technology. So why does 3D rendering matter? It saves enormous amounts of time and money compared to traditional photography and physical prototyping. It allows unlimited creative control over lighting, angles, materials, and environments. And it enables clients to make informed decisions by seeing the final result before production even starts. That is a wrap on what 3D rendering is and the scope it covers. If you found this helpful, subscribe to VIZ Studio for more tutorials on 3D visualization.